Hey yo, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Senran Kagura Pasto. How's everybody doing, huh? We got 3 people in here. Okay. It looks like we're good to go. I'm a little bit late. Just a couple minutes late. I was just taking care of a few things. Doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter because we're actually starting this off a little bit earlier. Because there's some stuff that I want to do and I need a little bit of extra time later on. So, we're doing this an hour earlier and maybe for the foreseeable future we might do this, doing the streams just an hour ahead of time. Because that just gives me more time later on to do other things. Gosh, man, freaking YouTube. I have not shown any nudity. I have not cursed, shown blood, or done anything bad, but my stream is already demonetized. It says limited, but it says yeah, is running limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. So like it just has like the word Senran Kagura in the title of the stream, so that automatically makes it like demonetized. Is it because there's like women on the thumbnail or what? Like what's actually triggering that? My assumption is the name. My assumption is the title of the stream and not actually anything happening within the stream. You'd be surprised at how many streams get like demonetized or taken down just on like the thumbnail alone or like the title of it, you know? Not even watching the video. Just trying to make sure. But oh well. We're gonna go ahead and just get straight into it. You will not be able to return to your room from here. Is this okay? Oh, like, there's gonna be, like, stuff? Is it just a one-way street? I'm not gonna be able to come back in a while? That's fine. Alright. What do you think of that multiverse game from Warner Brothers? Got Kevin Conroy as Batman again. It looks alright. I mean, I'd say it looks better than that Nickelodeon game, but it's still not as good as Smash. Again, it's a lot of the people just kind of riding on the coattails of Smash as soon as it ended. Now everybody wants to make their own Smash game, and I think that's a little shameless. But at the end of the day, it's competition, right? People importing their own ideas, and that'll inspire newer games to do things better, right? Maybe Smash itself. We have a donation of $1.99 from Guillermo saying, hope this helps any at all. Alright, you don't have to do that, but thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't really talk about the demonetization as a way to be like, oh, hopefully somebody gives me money right about now. No, I'm not. It's just me complaining in the typical way that I always do. Like, the reason for why I even brought it up is that I haven't done anything yet, right? I just went live. And already I have limited ads. I don't know if there's like a picture like in the beginning, like the slideshow at the beginning. But that can't be the case because usually like that's never been a reason for why we get limited ads. Usually something that, you know, happens in the stream itself. But again, like, I haven't done anything yet. Nothing has happened and I'm already demonetized. So it has to be something more granular, right? It has to be like a little tiny detail, like the title, using certain words, the thumbnail, you know. Maybe the algorithm just said Senran Kagura, ooh. Somebody told me that was big yabai, so they just automatically cut that. Although that's weird because there's some Senran streams where like it is monetized, some of them where it's not, so like, I don't know. How's your day going? It's alright. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah. Perry the Platypus with an unexpected surprise. By unexpected, I mean completely expected yourself. Oh yeah, the multiverse game. I mean, I don't know. It's a free-to-play game, so I'm already like not super big on it. And it's just capitalizing off of Smash Brothers, so I already know what the game is gonna be like. Now it's just a matter of what characters do you like, right? If you're really tied to Warner Brothers and you want to see like the Animaniacs fighting people or something, then go ahead, you do you, right? I'm not very interested in it. I think I think most of those characters are just not something that really interests me. They've never really been my style. If I want to see Superman beating the hell out of Batman, I'd probably play Injustice instead. But, yeah, I mean, it's fine. You already know there's going to be a bunch of other properties that are going to want to rise up and do something similar, which will be annoying, but, you know, some good will come out of that at some point. But anyway, let's get into the story. If I'm going to babble on, at least have it be during the battles where nothing's going on. Because then I talk a lot now, and then when we're fighting, I'm not saying anything. Copying an attitude. I think she's had a weird attitude from the very beginning. I may be crazy, but I remember a Cartoon Network fighting game way back when. Yeah, and it was terrible. It was also like... It was also kind of like a Smash Brothers-esque kind of thing, but it was like way worse than any of the games that we have now. Is it just me, or are Hibari's eyes like weirdly like misaligned? Usually the cross symbol is like top, is like the 4 cardinal directions. It's like a plus sign. And with this, Hibari is like slightly, it looks like an X, which looks weird. Alright. Yeah, good question. This is not Hibari. This is a totally different character. Yeah, this is a totally different person here. Alright. Yeah, this is not the Hibari we know. Hibari sus. Yeah, for sure. Max sus. Pressing next to Dow times 100. Alright, let's do this. Now, I am playing as Mirai, so it's gonna be difficult. I've struggled with the other girls, you know, who are better stat-wise and strength-wise and technique-wise and all that stuff. And that was, like, not the easiest thing ever. And so here with Mirai, with her super low health and stuff, I fear that we might not make it out alive. Especially when, like, we're not really gonna get her aerial ninja'd or strong ninja'd until this level specifically is done. Get in there. There we go. You're way too open. Just shooting the shit out of her, okay? Hey, yeah. I'm just gonna have to rely on level ups and stuff because I'm just blowing through this health. Without really meaning to, I'm kind of just like walking and dashing really fast, and I just pass through all the health that I am probably better suited saving for later. Yeah, I mean, if I can do anything, is probably do the counter move and then just spam the aerial projectile here for as long as I can. There we go. Now, of course, the more you level up, the better combos and better attacks you end up getting, but... yeah, no. All of the cool stuff doesn't really happen until your character is basically maxed out. You know, I wasn't doing, like, super cool, like, combos and chains and all that stuff until I was, like, level 30 fighting against Daidoji, you know? Like, towards the end of the game. I've never seen this, like, gate with barbed wire. This is my first time ever seeing, like, this left side of the level. That shows me that I still got a lot more to enjoy out of this game. I've played this game a million times and I'm still finding new stuff to see in it. Little details in the background, right? Like, why is that design there? You know, in the background of a big giant snake? Well, probably because this is a Heavy Joe Academy. Heavy means snake. a band of shinobi that want to very secretly train in this ground that belongs to them are being very unsubtle about who this place belongs to. What? My smartwatch is telling me stuff. Mirai, how can you be so weak? Wow. I can't remember what the story is with Hibari here on the Heavy Joe side. I literally have no memory of this. But I'm assuming that this is just like a clone or a puppet or like... I don't know. I'd be pretty damn shocked if this was actually like Hibari for real. You know, something about her tells me that she's like being possessed or controlled or I don't know. Is she some like weird doppelganger? I just can't believe for a second that this is actually Hibari, because she has never been like this. She's never been so calm and collected and confident and like kind of roast others for being weak and stuff. That is not... It's like Mirai should be better suited for Hanzo in this case. And Hibari should be in Heavy Joe. She like... The more she talks, the more she like belongs in Heavy Joe. If this really is Hibari. Now, of course, this is a totally different like timeline or whatever than the Hanzo story. There's no real agreement on like which one of the two are canon. I would gear more towards the Hanzo story, but even then, there's so many gaps and so many things that are missing from the Hanzo story that you do find in the Heavy Joe story that benefits the entire story as a whole, right? I feel like if you could mix in aspects of both, the story would be so much better. Like if you could take all of the moments from the Heavy Joe story where they're bonding with the Hanzo girls outside of battle, like the cooking competition, and Hikage and Katsuragi going out for ramen and all that stuff, Mirai running away, all of this stuff I think would be awesome. But then also including all of the Hanzo stuff, like Ikaruga's side, her relationship with Murasame, seeing everything about Hibari wanting to leave Heavy Joe, and then Hibari wanting to leave Hanzo, and then Mirai wanting to leave her own school, and maybe you could have some sort of crossover where the two of them are leaving each other's schools, and then they meet each other. And then instead of Hikage bringing Mirai back, it's Hibari that brings her back, right? They both, like, convince each other to not run away or something. I don't know. I feel like a mixture of both stories would make the general story overall to be much better. That is especially if you want to have, like, one true, like, canon storyline. Then you could probably do that. Because as far as I'm concerned, there's no real canon storyline. Even when you factor in other games like Shinobi Versus. Because in Shinobi Versus, you have literally 4 different timelines. You have 4 different story campaigns where, like, all of the different schools have their own different perspective on what's happening, right? And for some stories, things happen completely and utterly differently, right? But then that becomes even more confusing when you factor in other games like Deep Crimson, where it's only one straight story and there are no multiple campaigns that change the story. Or like in Estival Versus, that is also just one linear story that doesn't change things. So like, when it comes to Senran Kagura Burst and Burst Renewal and Shinobi Versus, like, when it comes to those 2 or 3 games, then what the hell, like, what's real, right? And based on, like, the references that the characters have made of previous events, it seems like kind of like a mixture of everything is kind of canon. Like, everything is kind of true in some way. I don't know. It doesn't really go at a straight line. Especially when, like, in Peach Beach Splash, you have, like, Kagura and Naruku pretty much confirming that there's, like, interdimensional travel with alternate storylines and other worlds, right? And then in Estival Versus, you have Jasmine saying that, oh yeah, this island, it's like an alternate universe where Shin wins and kills everybody. And that's it, right? Everybody dies, and the island that Estival Versus takes place in, that's all that's left of the world. Like, you know, Shin just destroys everything. And it's like this Mother 3 situation where, like, after the catastrophe, it is only this one island that is left and there's nothing else. And so Jasmine just used it as like a training ground. A training ground for the Senran Kagura girls to like train and become stronger to defeat, to become Kagura or whatever, and defeat Shin, right? So like, if there's interdimensional travel and like, even the alternative stories are kind of sort of canon, right? Because you can just have Kagura and Naruto travel to a different dimension where things pan out differently. I don't know, it's like this weird DC Comics kind of thing. Where like, if you fail or a character dies, you can just go to Dimension X and just get the other Superman from that other dimension and have them beat up the other Superman that turned evil in this dimension. You know? It's weird. Oh god, that's a lot of hits. Yeah, I spoke the entire time knowing that I was hitting like 2,000 combo. That's like the highest that I've ever done. Legitimately, without like exploits, without infinite butt bounces or anything. Impressive. I like how DC did the story the best. It was cool. I feel like Deep Crimson, with the exception of some of the Kagura stuff, I mean, it could be like a movie, you know? It feels almost like a spin-off-y, non-canon movie kind of thing. Because they just treat everything so differently. Dogen looks different, the Yoma are treated differently. And then it just feels like a very come-and-go kind of story. Like, they even travel somewhere else, you know? They're not even in Tokyo or wherever they're at. They're, like, in Kyoto. They're having, like, a little vacation. The vacation's interrupted. There's a lot of lore and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know how canon it actually is, because, with the exception of Kagura and Naruto being a thing, not a lot really happens. And there's no new characters being introduced or anything. That's why I always felt like Shinobi Versus was more of a sequel to Burst than Deep Crimson. To me, Deep Crimson feels almost like a spin-off, like Senran Kagura Gaiden or something. If it weren't for Kagura and Naruto, yeah, it would feel like a 90-minute non-canon movie, like all those Dragon Ball movies or One Piece movies, where there's like, oh, we're traveling somewhere new. Uh-oh, big villain in our vacation, not on my watch, and you beat him and that's it. You know? But yeah, it was cool. I do like it though. Don't think that I'm like downplaying Deep Crimson or something. What did Jasmine say on the island in SL versus there's a bunch of different universes, like where Heavy Joe followed Dogen's orders and killed themselves? Isn't Shin the Yoma that Dogen threatened to awaken if the world didn't pay him? I don't know if I don't know if that was Shin. I thought it was Orochi, but whatever. The most consistent I've seen this series is when they mentioned Riona growing giant in SLVers and PBS. Yeah, which wasn't even a game. It wasn't even a game. It was like some crappy OVA. A very, very crappy OVA. But yeah, the highest combo, 2,275. Damn. Kill 65 enemies, 7 minutes. 190,000 EXP. Look at, whoa. Atashi. There we go. Do a remix of that. Atashi. There we go. We went from like, what, level 12 to 17? We leveled up a ton. Cool. I don't mind to see if that's what I get. A new aerial ninja art. Your affinity for Yang has awakened the Yang attribute. Okay. Did I not get the, strong ninja art? Dude. Yeah, this is definitely not Hibari. This is just someone posing as her. That just goes to show that if you're the playable character, you're never gonna win. The enemy's always gonna be like, oh, I only used 5% of my energy, actually. I was holding back. This is even a joke that Katsuragi says. When they're fighting against Gessen and Shinoya versus Katsuragi's like, let me guess. You weren't taking it seriously, you were holding back, and I didn't actually win. Yo, why? You're all beaten up. I'm glad we're on different teams. Christ, yeah, this is not Hibari. She would never be this mean. Yeah, come out, Dolmegus. Or Mordegon, who's possessing this poor girl? Watch when Naruto and Kagura show up in SKX Neptunia saying, yeah, this is another universe. This other universe is where the two teams of waifus never met. Shit, that'd be funny. If, like, even in spin-off games, they're like, oh, what's this universe like? They're just time traveling or interdimensionally traveling to all these other places. Yeah, sure. Yeah, because the SK and Neptunia crossover, that's, like, totally separate from the canon of any of the other games. Like, it's not a canon for Neptunia, and it's not canon for Senran either. So it's like this weird, just alternate reality that Kagura could, like, travel to and be like, oh, look at this. This is interesting. Oh, Hibari, you got perfume coming out of your head. Being controlled by the super duper ultra secret ninja art scroll. The Krabby Patty secret formula was too much for her. She couldn't read the text and now she's gone crazy.
Hibari,
uh-oh. Well, that was easy. Was it really that easy to snap her out of it? Oh my god, I shot her like 2,275 times in one combo, and that didn't do anything. And Yagi just comes in and is like, oh, what? Oh, I've awoken from the spell. Is like, what? You just smack her around a little bit and that was it? That's so stupid. Look like you were hypnotized. Good thing I just went like that, and that was like more than enough for you to wake up. Mirai just totally ignored from this scene. Ah, leave it to Yagi to create a misunderstanding. Oh, what is Yagi gonna say? You cannot fool me with your lies, or don't play dumb with me. She was in our team, dumbass. Oh my god, I hate when Yagi's this stupid. She just doesn't kill first, ask questions later. Alright, fine. Hello, hello to everybody coming in. Didn't realize that we started, really? Why, you weren't notified? Did YouTube not tell you, as per usual? There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Go for that. If it's just one-on-one and I don't have to fight other enemies and stuff, then this is gonna be easy with Frantic. Yo, 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 yo. I hate, like, completely, like, unnecessary misunderstandings that force a fight. That's like the plot of every single crossover game. That's how they always get, like, DC games to, like, get people to fight each other, right? It's like, well, Batman and Superman are good guys. Why would they fight one another? And there always has to be some misunderstanding, right? It's like, what? What were you doing the lowest? No, nothing. I was just asking her a question. No, not gonna let you get away with that. Something like that. It's idiotic. I would rather have like a more friendly setting of like, all right, Superman, let's have a sparring session. Let's just train before Lex Luthor comes in with his big robot. Alright, cool. And then that, I would buy that better. Like, just a training session between two heroes. Than just, like... How dare you do this? No, I didn't do it. I'm not gonna buy your lies. Well, I'm not lying. But I think you are lying, so I'm gonna beat you up. And then they do the fight, and then it's like... Oh! So you were telling the truth. I'm sorry. And like, ah! It's so played out. It's so played out. I hate it. I once played a game where the waifu said, hey, how come wearing skimpy outfits but the boys were in full body heavy metal armor? You're probably playing a game where they thought that they were so fucking funny writing the script for that. Because we're self-aware of the thing, so that makes us smart. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played it. Whatever game it is, I haven't played it. So, lol, self-aware humor. It happens a lot in fighting game stories, yes, and I hate it every time. And more than fighting games, fighting game crossovers is always like that. I'm surprised that in King of Fighters that doesn't happen. In King of Fighters is actually a lot more humorous. Because it's a tournament, right? The entire setting is a tournament, so you're gonna fight no matter what. So it's just like silly, jokey banter and stuff. You know? It's like Mai Shiranui going like, oh, Andy, you're not gonna run away from me this time. And Andy's like, oh, Mai, the hottest, sexiest girl in all of King of Fighters, better run away for some reason. That shit happens all the time and I'm fed up with it, yeah. I've just about had it. That peeves me as a gamer. As a gamer, it really brings the gamer rage in me. I feel green like the Hulk. I feel green. I turn green. It makes me want to drink my Monster Energy angrily. It makes me want to munch on my Doritos in the angriest way that I can. Gagu, stop being cringe. Why is my smartwatch going off? LinkedIn notifications. LinkedIn, okay. Nothing I should be worried about right now. Oh, what happened to you wanting to kill anybody that hurt Sabari, huh? I mean, not that I want you to do anything about it because we didn't do anything bad to her, but hey. Excuse me as I untangle all of these wires. Yeah, my Hibari? My beautiful pet Hibari? Hold on, I'm gonna have to... I'm so tangled up that I actually have to take off my headphones. And like move stuff around. There we go. And now this is being pulled a little too much. It's like playing it like a puzzle game every single day. With these goddamn wires. And I had fixed it. I had like rolled them all up into like a ring so that, you know, they wouldn't all get tangled up. But then I started recording VR games, and with VR you need a long wire so that I can move around and stuff wherever I want. So now it's like this mess of wires everywhere. Anyway, also I moved my headphones to a different place where like the connection is a little further away, so you know. But yeah, Hark is here saying you're gonna take my Hibari. She's gonna cry like the kid from E.T. No, he's my alien, he's mine, you can't have him. He's my E.T, I won't let you take him, no. Have you guys seen that? the like audition video for like the kid that plays the like Elliot or whatever in E.T. Like, no, he's mine, I won't let you have him, no. He like cries on command. I'm always impressed and also a little creeped out about child actors that can like act, you know? Because they're kids, they're like 6 years old. How the hell do they know to like cry on command? I don't know. It's just funny. He's my E.T., you can't have him, I won't let you take him. And that's Hibari, that's Haruka right now. She's my Hibari, I won't let you take my Hibari from me, I won't let you have him. Deceived, meaning she never loved you. Yagyu is the absolute worst fucking person to be here to talk to them. The absolute worst, because she is so meat-headed. Her only objective is just, her entire logic for everything is just, let's fight. You do bad things, so I kill you. This isn't over yet. Like, she just antagonizes everyone that she touches. Anybody that is not Hibari is an enemy, and so she's just, like, so, like, aggressive towards everybody. And so that just makes the situation worse, right? She, if it was, like, Asuka or Ikariga, like, everything would pan out so much better. Like, anyone else, even Katsuragi would, like, bother to, like, explain what's going on. But Yagyu's like, no time to talk. Next time I will kill you for real. Is like, making an enemy out of people. And so this just, like, reinforces Homura's bias, right? Of like, oh yeah, fuck those Hanzo guys, right? Alright. Haruka quietly stands in the spot from which Yagi had stolen away Hibari. I put a hand on her shoulder to comfort her. Ever since she came to Heaviju, I had a feeling that something like this might happen. Oh yeah, that this love wasn't actually real. That it wasn't meant to be, huh? That somebody would come and take my AT away, don't take it from me. Her eyes are bright, but I can still see tears welling up in them. Yagyu's parting words have certainly found their mark. What was that weird noise? That was aliens trying to communicate with us, but I won't let them because me playing this game is interfering with the signal. We'll see you again soon. What does she have in mind exactly? Is your mic okay? Are you hearing like weird noises? Like, what do you mean when you mean a weird noise? When it got quiet, I heard like static, but that's because my cable for the microphone is like in the back of my computer, and it's like this weird input. It's like a weird entryway where like if it goes quiet, you start to hear like static and crackling and stuff like that. But as long as there's noise, as long as there's sound, you shouldn't be able to hear it. The reason for why I have it like this is because usually I wouldn't have this problem with the audio ports on the front of the PC. On the front, I only have two, and that's usually for my headphones and for this microphone right here. But the problem is, again, the VR thing. I've been playing a lot of VR games and I've been recording a lot of them, and that involves taking an audio jack and plugging it into the computer. So that's a third audio jack that I have to use for recording audio from my VR headset. And so I ran out of my audio ports on the front. And so what do, right? I can't put the VR thing on the back because that's like my cable length is gonna run out. So what I did is that I took my, which by the way isn't even the cable for the headphones. It's like an extension cable that goes into my headphones, into the cable for the headphones, and then here, right? So I like was crawling like a baby from Rugrats underneath the computer to see if I could find like a mic in or a line in or a line out or something. And there was one. And so I jammed it in there and it works. But if you like twist it or move it, like I only hear audio from one side, or like you hear like weird noises and stuff. I twisted it around and like really jammed it in there and it works fine. But now the problem is that if everything is quiet, you can hear like static and stuff, and you can even hear like double this microphone. But as long as there's like audio or video or sound or something, like kind of masking that, you can't hear it at all. It's basically just when everything goes quiet. But yeah, I might have to switch things around. I might have to have the VR headset thing be on the back and the headphones be on the front so that you don't hear it, but I don't know. Weird technical stuff that only content creators face off against. Only content creators that have been doing this for 15 years that want to learn how to record and stream every single console that they have in the world. I have a whole other setup over there with my Elgatos and my consoles, new and old. But yeah, that's how it is. Hypno, how you doing? Anyway, moving on. We'll be seeing you again soon. What does she have in mind exactly? A sudden breeze blows up from the mine. I'm like rocking myself like a grandpa. Let me tell you. Let me give you the story of the Senran Kagura. Oh, those ninjas were so sexy. Oh, I remember when my boner would get up to these girls. Now my penis doesn't work. I'm 92 years old. Fuck me. Oh. Tell us more, Grandpapa. Tell us more about the sexy ninja ladies. Oh, they were so pretty. Too bad they all fucking died. Turns out they couldn't defeat Shin after all. Sudden breeze blows up. But yeah, like if I'm moving around like this, like I can like kind of move my chair back a little bit. I'm kind of rocking myself like an old man telling an old tale. When I get really old and I can't really do anything, I just want to be like a dungeon master. I just want to like be a game master for Dungeons and Dragons. I just want to read the book and just sound really cool while doing it.
The catacombs are lower still as the beasts try to infiltrate the premises. What do? Throw a dice, and if you get anything less than 20, you fucking die.
And, yeah, that's what I want to do in my life when I get old and I retire. If I ever do retire. But a real artist never retires, whether they want to or not. From out of nowhere, Master Suzune shows up. Her expression is unusually grim. We're canceling Pizza Fridays for the cafeteria. We ran out of pizza. Is there a problem? Hebijo Castle is being held by the Hanzo Academy. Haruka and I are shocked into silence. I'd gauged Asuka and her friend's strength to be roughly equal to our own, but a lot of students are in Hebijo. How could a mere 5 people take it? They can't believe the 5 people can take over a whole school, but if it was them doing it in Hanzo, they'd be so confident, be like, huh, we're so powerful, we're all the help. We are our own help that we need. We didn't need more than 5 people. Although that's not really true because they had other nameless, faceless people join them when they raided Hanzo before. But that's usually the confidence that they exude in any other situation. They have taken and used Hebijo's Super Secret Ninja Art Scroll. I involuntarily gasp at Master Suzune's words. A gasp! If they use the scroll, that would mean... Everybody has gone for Cocoa Puffs, but we don't have Cocoa Puffs in the school, which means everybody is killing each other for Cocoa Puffs. They've gone cuckoo bananas. I bite my lip upon hearing the situation. Upon hearing that there is, in fact, no Cocoa Puffs at the school. I was looking forward to them. I don't know who at Hanzo had cooked up the plan, but it's a nasty one. And they've made demands. Our eyes lock on to Master Suzune like a robot about to shoot a missile. The only way for us to get the chum bucket back is for us to give back their Krabby Patty secret formula. Relinquish the chum bucket. There's gotta be more to it than that. They have Karen hostage. They won't let her go. If we bring them Hanzo's scroll, Krabby Patty secret formula, they'll have both secret formulas. I get the chum bucket secret formula as well. It's inevitable that they'll wind up fighting over them. Not to mention, we won't be able to avoid fighting all the crazed Hebijo students as well. An official mandate from HQ. Master Suzune produces the Hanzo scroll from her cleavage. Thank you for the description. We have 5 hours from now for free activity. In that time, I expect you to make preparations. Her naked concern drives home... Naked, cleavage, get it? Drives home how crucial this mission is. We fight our friends, go to the castle keep and fight the Hanzo students for the super secret ninja art scroll. There's no guarantee we 5 will come back safely this time. We each walk away in silence. We may have free time, but truth be told, there was nowhere for me to go. I have no home to return to, no one to depend on. In my urge to kill time, I walk down to the shopping district and find it absolutely bustling with patrons. By the way, I find it so awkward to say shops district. Like, it doesn't flow off the tongue as saying shopping district. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Instead of saying shops district. It's like when you're driving and like, oh, there's a bump in the road. Oh, we gotta slow down. Okay, then keep going, right? That's the PS right there. Shops district, right? But then shopping district, just that's why I've been saying it like that the entire time. Because the way that the writer here fucking sucks. But yeah, I slip into the crowd in my mind, a whirl with everything that's occurred. I wish to become stronger. Yeah, that is my path of shinobi. And that's never wavered, not since I first became Shinobi and when I first played Shinobi on the Sega Genesis, or as I like to call it, the Mega Drive, the much better name. But the time well, somebody thought it was funny. The time I spent among friends have changed something inside of me. What is happening to me? I am an evil, horrible, relentless person. What is this what you call love? Maybe that's why I've been at odds with Haruka. Once you start caring about your friends, you start fearing the thought of losing them. Fear inevitably leads to weakness. And what could a weak shinobi ever accomplish? Other than maybe be good at a spelling bee or learn how to chop apples really fast and impress the local people in the street. Just be a street performer. Be like Ikariga, be like KP Kamen. Maybe that's the reason I've been so stubborn about keeping my friends at a distance. And that's when Haruka taught me something. Nah, so Homura wants to have friends and wants to care about people, but she won't let herself do it. She taught me something. Friendship and strength are both important. It's true. It's true. Right now, I want to regard both as equals, and that's when I suddenly realize you'd sacrifice your friends to get stronger. A shinobi has to value both friendship and strength. Asuka said the same thing to me. If that's true, then what's the real difference between the good and evil shinobi? What are we even fighting for? What am I fighting for? Like Zero in Mega Man X4? No, I don't want to. When Iris dies? Like, no, what am I fighting for? I could have filled your dark card with light! With light. Trading our lives because of different employers is so meaningless, bro. It just kills my vibes, bro. I want more conviction if I'm going to battle them, bro. We're almost at the crucial, decisive battle and my thoughts are a disjointed mess. Ooh, something's troubling you. I return to face the source of the voice and see an old man standing there. Ah, Alejandro!
先日は温泉でいいものを拝ませてもらった。ごちそうさまじゃったの。
Oh, you dirty old man. Gocho sama jatta no? You Master Roshi ass son of a bitch. A blessed thing to witness in the hot springs. It was a true delight. Gocho sama, like when you're done eating food. He brings his hands together in prayer and bows his head. Homongus? Oh my god, you I have no time for his perverted chattering. I silently turn to leave. Oh, but don't you want some sushi? From you? That can mean different things, no. That he presses against my back. He's deceptively strong for an old man. Finding him is useless. He prods me along for a bit and eventually we reach a sushi restaurant. There are no other customers around. It may not be a very popular place. A nocturnal place. Great. Interesting, so she goes to the sushi place, but Asuka's not there. She just comes in alone and talks to Hanzo, I guess. I'm forced to take a seat at the counter. I only have 300 yen that I stole from some idiot that dropped her purse. For the visual feast I devoured at the hot springs, oh my god. He walks to the other side of the counter and watches his hands carefully. What should I roll up for you?
では旬のものを
Whatever's in season. Surprise me.
おおつーの言い方じゃ。こりゃ楽しめそうじゃの。
Alright, look forward to it. In a fashion entirely unbecoming of a legendary shinobi, Hanzo's face splits into a cheerful grin. I find myself numbly watching his hands at work on the sushi. He certainly moved like a shinobi with not a single movement wasted. Maybe a top-notch shinobi skills are peerless in any situation.
今大変なことになってるみたいじゃの。
Rather Taihen. There's no confusion, no context is needed. You can only be talking about the Hanzo occupation at Hebijo.
ああ大変な状態さそれで私はあんたの孫を殺すかもしれないそんな人間によく飯を出せるな
Despite the bluntness of my words, Hanzo gives no reaction at all.
はいよお待ち。
How are you? Seasonal fish are arranged before me. I can immediately see how fresh they are. He sets up a plate next to mine in identical fashion. There's still no other people around. I almost start to think it's for him when... There we go, I figured she'd show up eventually. Asuka buzzles noisily into the restaurant. Asuka, why you little? How dare you take hold of Hebijo Castle? It was Yagi's fault! I stand up and Asuka drops into a defensive stance. Now hold it! Neutral shop, says Hanzo. My shoulders suddenly feel heavy. And without my noticing, Hanzo had placed his hands on them. I had no other option but to drop back into my seat.
戦場に行ったら戦う。寿司屋では寿司を食う。温泉ならばピチピチギャルを除く。TPO わきまえ TPO。
There was always a time and a place. Oh my god.
ちっちゃん温泉で寝たきは余計だよ
I agree, just don't do that last part. Despite her pout, she sits down. She really won't dare defy him, will she?
ほら、アスカも食べていき。
So, the dish next to me was prepared for her.
いただきます
Alright, she gives me a fleeting glance, then begins to eat. I'm eating sushi right next to the one who took our castle. I mean, how do you know it's her? Well, everybody collectively, I guess. What a sight we must be.
お前城を占拠しているんじゃないのか
I mean, I'm here, right? So no. Yeah, I'm just here for some food, though. The idea of cutting off food supply doesn't sound too bad.
ダメだよちゃんと来てくれないと
After her upset line, she sadly looks down. Now let's have a fair fight. There we go.
ちゃんと戦おうよだって私にはこうするしかなかったんだから
She sets down her chopsticks and sighs. She looks troubled right down to her core. Looks like she and I are both lost in the fog again.
善人と悪人か何なんだろうな一体
I say the first words that pop into my head.
私もよくわからない
She murmurs in response. We sit in silence, almost as if we're holding a vigil at the counter.
どこかで誰かが笑えば、どこかで誰かが泣くものじゃ。
Hanzo speaks while pouring tea. We both turn to him without thinking. He has our undivided attention.
誰かが幸せになれば、誰かが不幸になったりする。それが人生というものじゃ。しかし、いつも同じ人が不幸で泣いていたら不公平になる。この世にはバランスってもんが必要なんじゃ。
Okay. That's a nice little quote. Unfair for one person to bear the burden of sorrow. Always. There must be balance in the world. So you're saying we all get a little bit of everything. It's like what Gold Rogers says. Everybody gets their turn. Hanzo places a cup of tea in front of each of us. Steam lazily rises from the surface of the drink. Oh, Steam, how lazy you are. Get off your ass, Steam.
誰もが同じように笑うことができるように、 そのバランスを取るために善人と悪人はある。わしはそう考える。だから善人と悪人は自分の道を信じてまっすぐに進めばよい。きっとそれが
誰かを幸せにするんだね。
At her interruption, Hanzo breaks into a smile. I've been slowly sipping my tea the whole time he's been talking. I feel like a lake, and the sun has burned off the fog.
Asuka.
Lika goes wide-eyed as I address her. As I undress her. Alright.
どっちが死んでも恨みっこなしだよ。
I've never heard anybody be so, cheerful and bubbly when they say, yeah, let's fight to the death. Teehee. Hanzo gives a slight nod at our exchange. Yes, and Grandpa approves of these two young, beautiful women killing each other. Mean Girls 2 coming out soon. Coming here was the right thing to do. Or rather, if I hadn't come here, I don't think I would have known the right thing to do. Thank you for the delicious food. You know, I'm assuming that voice acts as Gocho-sama deshita or something. Hanzo bows deeply and I leave my seat. I get no reply, simply walking out of the restaurant. I look around outside to see that the sun has gone down completely. Come again, huh? I walk all the way back to the mine, where I hear a very flustered sounding voice. Perfectly acceptable cuisine, what's it gonna be? Yomi's voice. Along with Hikage, Mirai, and Haruka. Everyone was already gathered with firewood. Yeah, for Yomi, this is nothing. It's like, oh, you know, oh, nice. For her, it's like just a normal, nice, happy day because she's just used to having nothing, right? As soon as she sees me, Yomi rushes over with a pot. What is it? Mud? With herbs? It contains a disgusting brown liquid. Soup made from wild flowers. Well, poisonous flowers? A closer look reveals floating bits of red and black grass. Gosh. Yomi, you really expect me to eat this? Obviously. She scoops some into her ladle and approaches me. And besides, I'm already full of sushi, but you're not gonna tell her that. If you're gonna say, sushi is rich people food, how dare you? Mirai and Haruka burst into laughter at my panic. Hikage is, as always, expressionless while Yomi puffs out her cheeks at me. What's going on? Why do I feel so content? When my friends are here, my heart feels warm. We're all kind of like stray cats. Betrayed, abandoned, left to live on our own. But it's different now. We have friends. We may not be bloodkin, but we're still family. Because at the end of the day, it's all about family. The moon shines down on us. Yeah, sure. I'm glad that they took the Fast and the Furious philosophy and just say that it's all about family by the end of it. The moon shines down on us. Isn't that kind of cringe, right? Like, it's always good when there's somebody like reviewing your thing or doing a video essay of your thing, and then when they say that the cast is like a family. But when like the story itself, when the game itself, or the movie or the book itself has to say, we're almost like a family, it's like so... like cringe, right? It's like, you don't have to be so overt with it. We can see that, right? You don't have to literally spell it out for people. It's like promoting yourself on the internet. The best way to do it is to just let other people do it for you instead of you going out there and spamming links on some subreddits and getting banned for being annoying, right? Such intensity to build up for a final fight. Yeah, final fight with Mike Hagar. The moon shines down on us. The appointed time slowly approaches. Master Suzune stands up from where she was seated in the moonlight. We run over to her. Recover what is ours. Don't die. She looks even more intense than usual. Stay alive. That is all. Sayana. As they finish their goodbyes, they gather around me. They naturally form a circle.
私たちは必ず勝つ
Now reach a hand into the center of the circle.
そうやなそうね
Each of them put a head. the sound effect of just skin slapping. Each of them put a hand atop mine and turn. Is there gonna be a picture or no? Okay, now would be a good time to have a picture. We lift our hands up and look at the night sky. The moon casts its gentle glow over us. The curtain is finally about to rise on the final battle. Alright. We're about an hour in to the stream.
この声は
So, no, yeah, this is still not over. What are these voices? They've gone mad everywhere?
鈴音先生の報告の通りかしかし学校だけではなくこんな場所でも暴れているなんて
Just normal people?
どうするのどうしたらいいの
覚悟は決めたはずだ私たちはここで止まるわけにはいかない未来手加減はせず全力で戦えそれが同じ悪人たちへの礼儀だ
分かったよハムラ
よし行くぞ
Alright. No! There's you! For a split, they really are shinobi. Blink and you'll miss them. God. And we're fighting in Mariah again? Oh boy. Hold on. As I said, just a lot of, so much Mariah in this story. I'm ready. Bring it on. I should just shoot them when I'm in the air. Yeah, just do that. Just do that. Just keep hitting them because otherwise they're gonna get up and I need to build up anew. Now. When they're already down. Oh, actually, is that attack even working? It is working, but like, I mean, when they're already down. Literally gun down all these innocent people that are being possessed. By whatever's possessing them. The cryopatty secret formula. Alright, I might need to transform pretty soon. But that's okay. Because I got my strong ninja art and I guess my aerial? I should be high enough level to have the aerial ninja art. There we go. Bia 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 bia. Bia 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 bia. Ooh, ah. It's the gas. The poison gas is what you really need to be careful for because that's what drains all of your health. Is it just me or the voices of the enemies are different? They have like this like distorted, like possessed kind of voice. That's a nice little detail. You can barely hear it. They could have just had the normal default enemy defeating sound, but they made them sound like almost like Yoma possessed enemies. That's a cool detail. Hold on, again, I'm just entangling myself from all these wires. I have like 4 different wires everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, it's a different voice for these enemies. Hold on, I'm just gonna grab a bite real quick. I got 800 combo. Good, good, good. Should we just transform? Yeah, we should do it. Just to see what our abilities look like. Because we can probably make it without transforming, but let's do it. Alright, let's do this. Oh, there we go. New move. You're not launching, though. You're not launching anyone, though. Alright, so normal ninja art. The hell are you doing down there? Squid Game ass looking son of a bee. There we go. There we go. Oh! Oh, wow. That's the aerial? That looks overpowered. Alright, so Mirai has the Jill Valentine dash attack from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Alright, we're still going. What the hell did I do? Alright, we are developing some new attacks here. Hideninpo, ba 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 ba. Alright, we're doing good. Yeah, alright, she's getting better moves. This is a long mission from my memory. Well, we probably should have transformed later. Boom, 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 bang, bang, bang. There we go. Alright, keep going. Yeah, let's not skip out on any experience points. We need them. And we leveled up. There we go. Her health is getting bigger. Her ninja art gauge is getting bigger. Her moves are getting a little better. It took us a long time. It took us practically towards the end of the game for this character to be a little bit more fun, but we got there. Long mission, huh? Must have been the ninja arts. It's probably because we did the ninja arts and just blasted through all these enemies that made this go a little faster. 4 minutes we did. There we go. There's a heavy ninja art. The more powerful one. New swimsuit, new swimsuit. Alright. Oh, we're here now. We're in Hebijo. Hebijo. No time to look like a cute magical girl. I mean, we could just not kill them. Okay. So in this story, they have a literal body count of tons of people. Okay. Hebijo no Shiro. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to go back, huh? It's just gonna keep. Yeah, it's just gonna blast through all of the stuff. I stand atop the castle keep, surveying the night sky. Small stars shiver faintly above. The attack from Homura should be starting soon. This should probably be the final battle. I could wind up killing Homura, or she could wind up killing me. Oh, this is Asuka. Either way, there would be no regrets. Ever since I was given the name Asuka as a shinobi, I've had no fear of death. Now, before this true life or death battle, I've come to realize this more clearly than ever. Life and death. Two sides of the same coin. To die is to live. It's in risking my life that I realize what it means to be alive. A pleasant night breeze caresses my cheek and I take in a deep breath. I feel like every cell in my body is jumping. Alive. I am alive. I never had a childhood like normal girls. Playing with friends, dating guys, and I probably won't expect to in the future. But it's okay. This is my youth. I chose this path. I don't regret any of it. Hey. So why wasn't this in the Hanzo story? I suddenly hear my name being called. I turn around to see Kariga, Cat, Yagi, and Hibari.
そろそろ私たちは所定の位置でヘビ城を迎え撃ちます。
Ikariga's expression is utterly serious.
頼りにしてるね。
I say as cheerfully as I can manage. Ikariga seemed out of sorts ever since the Hebijo came into contact. But then she's never been very vocal about her feelings. She's always watched over us, never wavering for a moment. She may have told me that I'm the real leader, but when you get right down to it, she seems more the type than I am by far.
この戦いを無事に終えたら、また私の料理を食べてくださいね。
Her cooking is rather unique. I wouldn't exactly call it delicious, though. Oh boy. Even so, I want to eat it again. To be specific, I want to eat it with everyone.
もちろん。
There's no period after I want to eat it again. Another typo. Ikariga, fucking Exceed hire me for QA. Christ. Ikariga gives a little smile and walks downstairs.
それじゃあ、あたいも行くぜ。
Well, not Exceed. Fucking Marvelous or Honey Parade Games or whatever. Send me over to Japan, have me play the game like 10 million times, and I'll tell you what's fucked. Although this is for like the English localization as well, right? So I guess Exceed or whoever can just put me in there to point out the stupid typos that these games tend to have. Cat claps me. Yeah, she claps me. That's it, period. Cat always free and cheerful, like a big sister. Because that's what all big sisters are like, I guess. Carefree and cheerful. There's not many around who can lighten the mood with sexual harassment. When the subject of parents comes up, though, she always looks kind of sad. I guess her family situation isn't all that great. If we make it through this alive, maybe I should ask her about it. Indirectly, of course. I doubt I could do much, but I still like, to be there for her to talk to.
私が無事だったら、またセクハラしてね。
Famous last words. You'll regret ever saying that.
その言葉で、寿命が100年は伸びたぜ。安心しな。あたいは絶対に死なないさ。
My life just extended another 100 years with those words. With that, Cat leaps down from the roof.
柳生ちゃん、ひばりちゃん。
They are the last two I address. They both seem somehow nervous.
こんな危険な任務になったのは、ひばりが誰かに操られて、超秘伝忍法書を持ち出しちゃったからなんだよね。
Exactly, so even in someone else's story, it's still all your fault.
いや、気にすることはない。ひばりを操っていたのは、術の種類からして、かなり使い手のはずだ。
Yeah, somebody else knows puppetry.
誰かが操られていただろう。
Dogen, I think, is the one that is responsible. Whoever that someone is must have been a heavy chill. Homura denied any knowledge of it, though. So then who used that technique on Hibari?
もし、どうしても気に病むのなら、この戦いを終えてから、俺がいくらでも話を聞く。
Okay.
ありがとう。そうだね。まずは今を頑張ることだね。
No matter what's going on, Yagi's always looking after Hibari. She shouldn't baby Hibari so much, though. She should help Hibari get stronger. Oh, great, yeah, she sure does that in all the other games. No, she doesn't. They have such a tight-knit relationship, whether Hibari wants to or not.
ひばり、これからは別々の場所でヘビ城を待つことになるが。
大丈夫だよ、柳生ちゃん。ひばり、必ず勝つから。
Hibari strikes a victory pose. Yagi smiles a bit at the sight. They take one last look at each other and they walk off in separate directions. Finally, I'm the only one left in the castle keep.
みんな、いい顔してたな。
Ikariga, Kat, Yagyu, Hibari, my dearest friends. I don't want to lose any of them. I want to be able to see them all safe again.
そのためには、まず、私が生き残ることだね。
I smile as I speak these words to myself.
その通りだ。
What? I hear Homena's voice behind me. I could sense that she was close by. I betray no sign of panic, though, and slowly turn to face her. The wind tosses her long black hair back and forth. This brown hair, though. They keep saying black. I can sense her overwhelming will to fight, even to murder. It soaks through her tan skin like sweat.
アスカ、来たぞ。
She studies my face, then gives a thin-lipped smile.
いい顔を をしているな。
それは私のセリフだよ。
持ってきたぞ。
She pulls out Hanzo Academy's super secret ninja art scroll.
私も。
I pull out Hebijo's super secret ninja art scroll.
もちろんこれはただでは渡せない。
Hamada replaces the scroll in her cleavage. Oh god. I grin broadly at her and also do the same thing to my cleavage.
そうだよね。
I clear my mind. Homada is very strong. Every time we've fought so far, she's pushed me to my limits. To my limits. A fair analysis of my prospects doesn't look very promising. That's why I have one more scroll in my cleavage. They always gotta say cleavage every time. We get it. For this final battle, the school has entrusted me with its trump card. The super secret ninja art scroll of Yin. If used by an unskilled shinobi, even the mere attempt could be fatal. I'm not sure I can handle it. But if I want to stand toe-to-toe against Homada, I don't see any other choice. I take my stance, preparing to draw my twin blades. Her wakizashi or whatever? First, I'm going to go in with everything I got. Let's do this, Homada-chan! And everyone else fighting all the other girls.
まさか最後の戦いをお前とすることになるとはな。
I thought you were outside. Why are you suddenly inside?
温泉で初めて会った時はどこにでもいる普通の子に見えたのに。
ホムラちゃん、私はどこにでもいる普通の子だよ。
I am just an ordinary girl.
そりゃ伝説の忍びの孫かもしれないけど、私には特別な才能なんて何もないし、だから私はたくさん修行したの。それでホムラちゃんともなんとか戦えるようになったんだよ。
そうか。
私が辛い修行を頑張れたのは大切な友達が支えてくれたから。
Yeah. It kind of makes me think, about Asuka as a character, if her being kind of flat is intentional, right? Like they made her not super duper interesting on purpose to kind of get that point across that, you know, a person as normal and whatever as her can be this powerful. You know, like if she can do this, you can do this too, kind of thing, right? I don't know.
仲間がいたからこそ私はここまで来れたの。
昔の私なら鼻で笑う話だが、今ならその気持ちも理解できる。
Liking this music right now.
お互い負けられないな、仲間のために。では、いざ尋常に勝負。
All right, here we go. Could be the case.
ホムラ、前順次よ。
All right, giving it everything. Let's do it. There we go, 5-1. We're in chapter 5, first mission. Bah! Ba-da-da-dum! Ow, 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 wait. We are actually, like, laying into each other. Whoa, I don't want to lose. But she is, kind of wilding out on me right now. Go, 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 go. Ah, good thing there's dialogue during the middle of the battle. That's good. That adds a little bit more spice. Even though you can very easily miss it in the heat of the battle. Ah! It's really weird that they start with Asuka and Homura. Usually they leave these kind of fights all the way to the end. Get up. What? How am I losing all my clothes? Alright, but I'm not dying yet. Am I already transformed? Yeah, I think I am. Oh god, I'm okay. There we go, level up. I did not realize that I was transformed already. Oh my god, and I can't block either. There we go. Up. Okay, we're both just slashing at each other, not really caring about reacting to those attacks or anything. Look at that, I'm just juggling her. And she's just taking it. Right. There we go. Layer 1. Out of here. Do I have? I don't have my aerial ninja arts? Oh boy. I do have my heavy one though. Oh my god, what an absolute waste. I just completely wasted that move because of the knockback that move has. And so I wasn't able to do anything. Okay, if I'm gonna do that attack again... If I'm gonna do that attack again, it has to be, like, dead center. Like, I need to have Asuka, like, literally fused with Homura's body. That's how close I want her to be, because if she's in the center of the hurricane, in the center of the tornado... then, I'll be able to land every single one of those attacks, because that looks like the kind of move that'll just, like, kill you. Or at least get rid of most of her... Yeah, like if she's in the corner and nowhere else to go... Yeah, like, if I put her here... There we go. But look at how much damage that's doing. Oh, that barely does any damage. Fuck that. That move is kind of terrible. The lighter, like, the weaker move... does more damage than that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, wow, that's frustrating to use. Oh, and you... Okay. But the... Oh, there we go. It wouldn't let me skip it, but... the ninja arts don't animate. We may be under-leveled. I've been doing fine so far, but yeah, I might be. But that doesn't mean that we're not leveling up in the process. We could level up and just recharge our health. Yeah, I should have grinded a little bit, but hey, what can you do now? If we leave now... Gosh, I don't have an aerial ninja art. Could have sworn I unlocked it. Oh god. Oh boy. Yeah, I might actually die. I might actually not make it. I can kind of feel it. There we go. Okay, actually, forget what I said. Oh, great. Now we're both spinning like fucking Beyblades. Oh my god, can that move be more useless? Alright, I'm so close. I'm very close. I'm very, very close. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I love how my morale changes from 1 second to the other. 1 second, I'm like, no, I'm gonna lose. So just give up now. And then in another second, I'm like, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And right now, I'm in the I can do it phase. There's still another box down there that I can use. Alright, let's hit you with something that'll actually do damage. There we go. That hit perfectly. Didn't really pay attention to how much damage it actually do though, but... better than nothing. You know, a level that I'm definitely gonna have to grind for is gonna be... after this whole game is over. When you fight against Rin. That's gonna have to be like... everybody gonna have to be like level 30 for that. Because I'm pretty sure fighting against Rin is even harder than fighting against the Doji, because lead that Doji is really slow. So as long as you don't let her move, you know, you have a chance, but with Rin, her whole deal is that she's super duper fast and impossible to get a hold of. God. There's not even health. There's not even health, that's just ninja art energy, right? Oh my god, let me grab that fucking thing! God damn it, it's just ninja art energy. Stop! Damn! I was so close. I just couldn't hit her. Every time I try to hit her, that was like 5 hits that I would get. Now we gotta do some side missions. We gotta do some side missions and potentially finish the game on the next stream. Not today, because we might be too weak for this. Alright. What? We're back here? I guess we don't have access to the... Wow. You're actually serious. I don't have access to the ninja room anymore. Which means I can't go and do side missions and level up. Now, what I can do is that... Uh-oh. I guess I'm just gonna have to, as the pro gamers say, get good. I'm just gonna have to get good. And just not get hurt. I figured that they wouldn't stick to the canon so much. When they said that I wouldn't have access to the ninja room anymore, I figured it would just be like those couple missions. And like, you know, what if I want to change my clothing in chapter 5 or do a mission or something? I mean, as I fight, I keep leveling up, right? But like, damn. Just keep trying. And I was close, I was about to win, but like, I ran out of resources. Okay, so here's what I can do. Is to just leave the boxes alone. Number 1, realize that I'm already transformed. I don't have more health bars. I'm transformed from the get-go. Number 1. So as soon as I get access to ninja arts, I should just do it. Just let those powers rip. And then the second thing is that there's 4 boxes on both extremities of the room. On all of the 4 corners, there's health. And it seems like the one at the bottom right is just ninja art energy. So if I want to just whack out a ninja art super fast, I gotta go for the one on the bottom, right. But as far as I know, all the other ones are just health, right? So there's 3 health and 1 ninja art energy. And that's it. And then I just gotta pray to God that I level up and I miraculously, you know, get my health back, right? Okay. And this is only for Homura. We need to do the same for all of the other characters too, so we're just gonna have to get good. Let's do this just for funsies. It's good for raising the stakes, but what the hell? Yeah, the fact that I can't go back and grind? Yeah, it's a bigger challenge, right? It's more challenging. Which I get. I mean, it's fine. I just gotta be more careful. I just gotta be careful. And in Frantic... is not gonna be easy. No aerial yet. I don't think it saved my level ups. I think it's just, There we go. As long as the launcher, connects, that's fine. As long as I can send her flying at some point. Yeah, the combo's gotta be short, because if I make them long, that gives Asuka the chance to hit me, and I don't want that. I just want to launch her into the air. And do the aerial rave. The aerial rave is what really does the biggest amount of damage. Okay, maybe the heavy ninja art will probably do better. Okay, I'm already losing a lot of blood here. I just have to make sure that she doesn't put me on the ropes too much. Because she can kind of like stun lock me a little bit, and that's the dangerous part. Is as soon as I feel like I'm taking a lot of damage, I just gotta pull back, because she can just stun lock me and I'm dead. Oh, come on! That wasn't cool. Come on! Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Does knee post trash? Yeah, I'm kind of getting the feeling that it's bad for one-on-one fights. I can see that attack being really good for crowd control. When you just have like 20 enemies all around you, you just want to get rid of them. That's probably what that ninja art is for. Looking at this feels really weird after playing Burst Renewal. Oh, you've been through this part? Wait, hold on. I might have pulled a wire. Is everything still okay? Alright, the audio should still be fine. There we go, send you flying. Kinda, yeah. Nui! Alright, we're doing a lot more damage. We're doing her in a lot faster than before. Shit! Did that kill me? Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, it didn't kill me, but I am gonna die if I don't get some health now. Okay. Alright, so let's just do the regular ninja art. The other one is not really working out for us. The other one's just not working out. Alright, I'm doing a lot better than I did before, so... Again, just don't get hit. And by that I mean, like, at any sign of her seemingly wanting to attack, just dodge it. And just have the launcher be the one thing that connects. If anything is gonna connect, let it be that. So that you can do the real damage with the aerial rave. Yeah, just dash cancel that. Oh god. Alright. Boom, boom. Oh, okay. She was pinned up against the wall, so that would have been okay to just hit left. Because with that ninja art, you can pick the direction you're gonna go. Alright, one more. Boom, boom, boom. Oh god. Okay, I think I did it. This might be it. Just to make sure, I'm gonna go get that milk. Yeah, if you're gonna do some too. Oh shit. Oh shit, come on! Ninja art! Ah! That was so close. Good thing I got that milk, because if I hadn't, that would have been it. I got like a little pixel of health, and I wanted to do the ninja art, and it just wasn't coming out because the Asuka wouldn't let me move. Oh my god, 4.5 minutes of hell. Oh no, 4 straight minutes. But we got it. We got it with the star and everything. And no aerial ninja art. At all.
やっぱりこのままじゃ。
逃げた。いや、逃げるわけがない。
Thank the milk.
戦っている最中に妙な力の気配を感じた。アスカはまだ奥の手を隠しているに違いない。いいだろう。ならば待ってやる。そしてお前の切り札を見せてみろ。
Alright.
よし、決めた。
Save this record. Who's next? Yomi and Ikaruga, I assume? There we go.
イカルガさん、
ヨミさん。
とうとうこの時が来たようですね。
Yeah, yeah.
ええ。
せっかくできた友達と殺し合うなんて。
忍びとは因果なものです。
でも忍びだったから私はイカルガさんと出会えました。忍びだったからこそイカルガさんと理解し合えたのです。
ええ、私もそう思います。
もしイカルガさんと出会わなかったら私はずっと誰かを恨んでいたことでしょう。
What a great way to frame it. Grudge against those I don't know. That's great. That's a great way to put it.
イカルガさん、友達になってくれてありがとう。
お礼を言うのは私の方です。知っての通り、私は幼女です。自分の意志で忍びの道を選んだわけではありません。ですから忍びになるのは私にとっては使命で、そこに喜びを見出そうと思ったことはなかったのです。
Damn.
でも私、今初めて忍びになった喜びを感じています。
For once, something good happened. Something that doesn't feel like a chore.
だってヨミさんと分かり合えたのですから。こんなに嬉しいことはありません。
それではそろそろ参りましょうか。
ええ、イカルが正義のために舞い忍びましょう。
ヨミ、悪の定めに舞い順じます。
Yeah, I think of the pair that I feel bad for the most is probably these two. Dun 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 dun. Should we just frantic it like the other one? I just hope that it doesn't restart me back to the Asuka fight if I lose. Well, I'll just hit retry, right? We'll know that it'll just take us to the main menu. Let's go! Oh my god, we're really laying in on her. Shit. Yabai. Okay, this is gonna be hard. There we go. There we go. Yep. Let's smack her up. There we go. Level up. Good. Jeez, the wind up to the attack is long. Yeah, I might not be able to do this on Frantic. Unless I pick up that milk over there. Unless I level up every time I do a ninja art. Which I find very unlikely. Okay, it doesn't seem like I have much else to do other than to just calculate when the final hit in the combo is gonna land. Okay, heavy ninja art. Just shoot the fuck out of her. Alright, that did a lot of damage. You see, that ninja art is useful. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Just gotta use that observation hockey. And just calculate when that's gonna happen. Duh. Be likey. Alright, show more. There we go. Boom. Alright, so I have an aerial as well, right? No, I don't. I don't have my aerial. I just jumped and nothing happened. Okay. Milk. Milk time. Alright, so this ended up being a lot easier. But I am worried about the Mirai fight. Because it's Mirai. Alright. Let's just shoot her. Bye. Yeah, oh my god, that's a lot of damage. It's just Yomi packing heat. Alright, oi. Alright, I love that. I love that she just like practically spins around. Oh god. Don't die, don't die. Milk, 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 milk. No bullshit, just go. There, bah! We did it. Arara. She still says that at the end of the battle. You were brought up differently, weren't you? I mean, it makes sense that the Asuka battle is more difficult, right? That the battle with the leaders is tougher than any of the other ones, but, you know. Yeah, and it's not like our level is any lower or higher than Homura's, right? I don't know. I guess it's just a stat difference. You want to play up to the final boss or save it for tomorrow? We're about an hour and a half. We still got like 30 minutes left. If they're gonna keep... If we can't even go back to the ninja room, can we even save? Can we even save? I don't think I've saved. I think we can in between battles, right? But like still, they're just pushing us forward. Let's just do it. We'll save the Suzune stuff, I think, for tomorrow. We can have like maybe the first hour of the stream just be grinding, and then the other half can be just us attempting to beat her. And then if we do beat her, we can just use her, fight against her, fight as her a little bit, and that'll be the end. That'll be the end of it, and we'll say goodbye for now on Senran Kagura Burst, the original that we beat in what, like less than 20 episodes. Do you guys remember when my Let's Plays would be like 100+ episodes? Because like every like mission would be like a separate episode, and there'd be so much dialogue and stuff. Yeah. I remember Burst Renewal. How many episodes was Burst Renewal? I think it was like 80 something, right? If you include all the extras, there's like 80 something episodes. And because I'm live streaming this, it's like 2 hours per episode. So obviously, like, you know, I'm gonna finish this in like 15 to 16 episodes instead of like another like 80 something episodes where like episode 1 gets a lot of views, and then like 2, 3, 4, 5, like by the end of it, I'm lucky to get like 10. Okay. She looks scary immediately. I really do wonder why they haven't let us use those skins for those characters in like New Link or just a customizable thing, you know? Let us change it to like the evil Yoma colors or something. We only get to see this like here and in Deep Crimson, and in Burst Renewal we can see like the alternative skins for these girls, but nowhere else we can never play as them, you know? What in the world? What the hell? Okay. We saw your profile, and we thought it'd be a great match for blah 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 blah. Ooh, I got somebody reached out to me for a job application. Cool. I'll look at it later. That's a cool idea? Yeah, I know, right? Desho? Why couldn't you have like a special, like evil Crimson Squad skin? Is that you, Hikage? I couldn't recognize you in that sexy maid outfit. Soya? Soya. You look sexier. Face like a statue. Did I hear her say Oji-san? Like a face like an old man or something? I mean, she does kind of talk like an old man. You know? She refers to herself. She doesn't say atashi or watashi. She says washi. Which is like, in Japanese, that's kind of like how old people talk. At least like when it comes to like TV tropes and stuff. Yeah, she just talks weird. For a girl her age, she talks like an older person. Likewise. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you want to be Katsuragi's blue tie right now. Not a lot of talking, just I think you're cool. I think you're cool too. Alright, let's beat the shit out of each other. Cool. Should we continue the frantic chain? We got ourselves a bit of a winning streak here with the frantic mode, so let's just go for it, right? If we die, we'll just retry and not do it. Alright, Cat, I'm sorry, but I'm going frantic on you. Ow! I'm scared that I might want to get my ass kicked. Yeah, I knew you'd have like 20 thumbs up. Alright, yo. I would want to be Hikage's knife that she licks all the time. Ah! There we go. Alright, there's milk in the background. I'm ready to grab it whenever I need it. And I am gonna need it. Because if Katsuragi even tries to do her ninja art, it's gonna be that big-ass tornado. It's gonna be the tornado spindle, and if I'm trapped in that, I'm pretty much dead. I'm pretty much dead, so I need to be careful. Ah! How can I hit you a million times and your clothing doesn't come off, but you hit me a couple of times and I'm already losing layers. I want to be her maid outfit? You want to be all over her. Oi. There we go. No aerial. Alright, let's check out the heavy attack. I'm assuming it's her transforming, right? Going into like her demon form. Her double trigger. Oh no, it's not! Holy crap, Nanda Korea! Or the dead screw dragon, which will hurt more. Yes, it will hurt more. I leveled up. Alright, by the way, that ninja art looked pretty good. Hold on, let's do it again. Oi. Oh, wow. That's kind of broken, isn't it? I thought she was gonna transform. Ow! No. Oh, there we go. Oh, yo. Hoi. No ninja arts, please. Okay, I'm gonna go grab the milk just in case she does something crazy, and I want to have as much health as I can for that. What was that hitbox? I don't know. All I know is that Katsuragi's dead. Now! Sorry, Cat. See ya. Bye. Oh, it's still alive, huh? You survived? Oh, there. She even survived that. Yo, na. One of my favorite voices in the whole series. All Hikags. This battle between the dragon, the Dojima, and the mad dog looks so cool. It's gonna be like in Yakuza 7. And Like a Dragon. Where like there's this whole ass room of people in a meeting. And they're all beating the shit out of each other. You know? And Ichiban is there hitting people. And then freaking the other guy with the eye patch. I forget his name. The guy that goes, Kiryu-chan! You know, that guy with the knife. And then there's the random guy that also grabs a knife and is going to go and stab the main dude. Watase! And then like, pfft, here comes Kiryu to defend that guy. Did you, the legendary man, you hired it? No, just some guy. He's just doing a job. Majima. There we go. Kiryu-chan! That guy. Goro Majima. How could I be so stupid as to forget the name of the most iconic character? The most iconic character in Ryuga Gotoku. The legendary man. We should play Yakuza one of these days. I have Yakuza 0 and I have Yakuza Kiwami. Kiwami 1. I don't know if I have Kiwami 2. But what I do know is that I have those 2 games. And I want to play Yakuza 0 at some point. Give me one of these if you would want to see me play Yakuza 0. I have it on PS4. I saw someone modded Goro Majima into Hikage. Nah. Actually, you doing this wouldn't matter because there's only what, like 3 of you here? Maybe 1 episode would be fine. But those games are long. Yakuza 0, like all of the, you know, there's a lot of distractions when it comes to Yakuza. There's a lot of side stuff that you can do. And that's where most of the length will come from. The story you can kind of blast through in like 20 hours, I think. If you just do the main story, right? But the fun part is everything that's not the main story, right? Is going to the arcade, is playing with like little remote control cars and all that stuff. Doing all of the silly, stupid shit that the Yakuza is known for. That's the fun part. The story is like the last thing that you want to do. Ooh! Ooh, I sprained my ankle. Yeah, that was like a wild monkey making a noise. Hikage, you're turning red. Hikage, there's a ghost behind you. Just behind you, there's a ghost. She's looking at you. There's a ghost. Oh. She sounded like Kenshiro. What? You don't have a phone? What a breakthrough. Wasn't she already smiling by default? Well, maybe nobody noticed until now. Cool fighting style. Show everyone before it wears off. Nani? But she pieced out of there. Alright, so we are saving in between fights. Cool. Kisamaka, you bastard. Yeah, Kisama is like an insult. Like, you son of a bitch, you bastard, you shitter. Suddenly she's back in her normal Tenshin outfit. Yeah. After we fight Yagi and Hibari, we get another novel section. Then the fight with Asuka. Oh, like, super-powered Asuka? And then the final boss? Okay, we're not that far off. We're about to reach 2 hours, though. But we'll just keep going. We're right at the end, so let's just power through this. These guys are the most incompatible duo ever. They didn't really have a whole lot to say, other than pretty surface level stuff. Pray for me. We got this by the ass. Because of projectiles. The worst rivalry in the series. Nothing happens. Nothing happens between them. It's so, like, awkward because they don't have anything other than we both have people that we care about. Even though that applies to, like, everyone in the cast. They both wear eye patches. They both have umbrellas as weapons. And that's kind of it. You know, visually they have some similarities, but, like, personality-wise is, like, so, like, nothing. That's why I think Yagi should have gotten paired up with Haruka, not Mirai. And then Mirai, because she's more like the childish, cutesy character, she should have gotten paired up with Hibari. And they both have, like, an anxiety about being, like, the worst one in the team. So why wouldn't be, like, facing off against... Why wouldn't they be facing off against each other all the time? Why wouldn't they be the best of friends, right? Like, the two weakest ones? And then Yagi can fight with Haruka because of Hibari. Because they both love Hibari. And then they can, like... Yagi and Haruka can be friends based on both of them obsessing over Hibari. And that can even be like a running joke and say, oh, we're starting the Hibari fan club. And then Haruka and Yagi are like the two members, right? There's so much that can be done with that, but no, for some reason, the two girls with the umbrellas, they go together. Not at all. That's the worst combo. Alright, let's do the aerial. Alright. There we go. Let's do the heavy ninja art. We haven't done that yet. Not letting you. Not letting you touch me. Alright, we got it. Let's see what this does. Oh! Another damage control attack. Alright, got some milk. Yeah, for a one-on-one battle, that attack is pretty useless. It's like just one bullet. It's one big bullet, and then, like, if she's gonna spin around for the rest of it, then that's obviously not gonna hit the enemy. That thought, yeah. I'd rather the one from Shinobi versus where she, like, summons a giant tank or whatever. Yeah, that's for, like, fighting a lot of enemies and not for going one-on-one with someone. Yattayo. Got it, level 19. Alright. She might be the most powerful one. You ain't allowed to zone Yagi, we are. Guy Yagi, you're so stubborn. You're a good shinobi, though. Well, what do you have to gain from continuing to dogger?